Ranking the best INFP anime characters. The Soft Boys and Overthinkers edition. All right, let's talk about anime's most emotional, soft-hearted, yet secretly OP characters. The INFPs. These are the idealists, the dreamers, the tragic loners, and the ones who cry at least once per episode. But which INFP reigns supreme? Who's the ultimate overthinking genius? And who's just a walking disaster? Let's rank the most iconic INFP anime characters and see who breaks our hearts the most. Let's go. Stier, the Emotional Damage Kings 1. Kaneki, Tokyo Ghoul. The ultimate, I didn't ask for this. Protagonist strengths, went from shy bookworm to ghoul king. Still wants to be a good person despite constant suffering. Survived being tortured into a completely new personality. His mental breakdowns are basically the entire plot. Weaknesses. Overthinks everything. Literally caused his own identity crisis. Goes through so many personality shifts that even he's confused. Cries, then fights, then regrets it, then repeats. Final verdict. Kaneki is peak INFP pain. He just wanted to read books and got thrown into a horror movie. 2. Legoshi, Beastars, the wolf with too many feeling strengths. Strongest guy in the room, but refuses to use his strength. Has a full-on existential crisis over eating meat. Would rather become a monk than deal with his own emotions. Falls in love once, and it ruins him. Weaknesses. Thinks way too hard about everything. Spends most of the series trying to find himself. Doesn't realize he's actually cool until the last second. Final verdict. Legoshi is the definition of too pure for this world. His biggest fight is with his own brain. A-tier, strong but sad soft boys. 3. Violet Evergarden, the emotionally repressed letter writer. Strengths, can destroy you emotionally with a single letter. Slowly learns how to process emotions like a normal person. Loyal, kind, and OP when needed. Weaknesses. Spent most of her life as an emotionless war machine. Takes an entire series to figure out what love means. Every episode is an emotional gut punch. Final verdict. Violet is an INFP who actually learns how to cope, but not before breaking our hearts. 4. Nagato, Pain, Naruto. When an INFP becomes a war criminal strengths, started as a soft boy who just wanted peace, became one of the most terrifying villains in Naruto, crushed the Leaf Village with pure rage and ideology, was technically right about how corrupt the world was. Weaknesses. Lost faith in humanity and went full destroy everything mode. Overthought himself into becoming a mass murderer. Still broke down crying when Naruto gave him a therapy session. Final verdict. Nagato is what happens when an INFP loses all hope. But hey, at least he changed his mind before dying. B tier. They're struggling but still functional 5. Tamaki Suo, Auran High School Host Club. The dramatic INFP. Prince strengths. Pure-hearted, believes in love, sunshine, and happiness. Thinks every moment is a fairy tale. Actually a decent leader when he's not being ridiculous. Weaknesses. Way too dramatic over tiny things. Believes Haruhi rejecting him is the end of the world. Would rather cry about a problem than fix it. Final verdict. Tamaki is the only INFP on this list who isn't tragic, but he's definitely an emotional mess. 6. Shinji Ikari, Neon Genesis Evangelion. The I'd rather not protagonist. Strengths, doesn't actually want to fight, but does anyway. Questions everything about existence, very INFP. Tries his best even though life is literally a nightmare. Weaknesses. Spends 90% of the series having an existential crisis. Gets emotionally manipulated by everyone. Get in the robot, Shinji. Final verdict. Shinji is peak INFP indecision. He's relatable, but also exhausting to watch. C-tier INFPs who suffer, but mostly in their own heads 7. Honda Toru, Fruits Basket, the literal angel of the zodiac strengths. Too kind for this world. Fixes emotionally broken people just by existing. Genuinely believes in love and kindness. Weaknesses. Doesn't put herself first enough. Overthinks how to make everyone else happy. So nice that it actually annoys people. Final verdict. Toru is proof that an INFP can heal others. But at what cost? 8. Takashi Natsume, Natsume's Book of Friends. The spiritual overthinker. Strengths. Can see spirits and actually cares about them. Super kind, but also stands up for himself. Turns loneliness into a strength. Weaknesses. Too emotionally soft for a cruel world. Cries when he has to say goodbye to spirits. Spends most of the series reflecting instead of taking action. Final verdict. Natsume is a rare INFP who finds happiness, but it takes a long journey to get there. Final rankings. Who's the ultimate INFP? INFPs are either the most pure-hearted characters or one bad day away from becoming a tragic villain. No in between. Who's your favorite INFP anime character? Which INFP suffers the most? Drop your takes in the comments, and let's argue. Like and subscribe for more.